Did you know that dropshipping actually started decades before the internet even existed? In fact, some of the biggest retailers in our history actually started with dropshipping, but a very, very early version of it. So today I'm going to reveal to you how this business evolved from basic mail order catalogs to an industry that's now projected to grow to 1.2 trillion in the future. And the beauty about this video is by understanding the history of dropshipping will really help you to see where the future is actually going with it. And just trust me on this, some of these insights might actually surprise you. So dropshipping actually started in the 1950s and the 1960s with stores like JCPenney and Sears. Now these companies pioneered the concept through their massive catalog operations, and instead of holding all the inventory themselves, they worked with fulfillment warehouses to handle customer orders. Just imagine getting a Sears catalog in the mail, ordering kitchen appliances and having it shipped directly from the manufacturer. That was essentially the start of dropshipping. And this is what I mean about learning from history, because it shows you that you don't have to invent something new, you just have to improve on what exists at the moment. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to realize that the internet absolutely revolutionized everything from the early 1990s to the early 2000s. And beforehand, you used to have to order from catalogs or even order on the phone line, but the internet changed all of that because you can now do everything online. And you know when the real game changer came? It came when the likes of Shopify and the likes of AliExpress came into emergence and people started realizing that they could use these platforms to build a real business. And it made it possible for the ordinary person on the street to start with a little bit of capital and grow their business and really scale it into a large, huge business. And if you use a platform like Shopify, for example, you can actually get started with $1 now. And I'll leave a link in the description if that's something that interests you. But you can start from $1. You can test out your store for 30 days and it only costs you $1. And if things don't work, you can just basically unsubscribe. You don't need to use the store anymore. But this is just giving you an example of how far things have actually come. And back in the day, you used to fly over to China and actually source these products yourself, meet the actual manufacturers, meet the owners of the manufacturers and actually source them and negotiate prices. Now, thankfully, you don't even need to do that anymore. Now you've got platforms like the likes of Spocket or even AppSeen, which I've done several reviews on. You can start with very little money and not even holding any stock within your store. All you do is just display it on your store. And this shows you just how far dropshipping has actually come. And today dropshipping is a completely different beast. You've now got AI, you've got automation, and you've got fulfillment services that actually ship out your product without you even holding any stock. We've gone from really basic fulfillment to really specialized fulfillment centers that handle everything, even sometimes down to customer service. And let me give you a quick tip. It's the ones that apply automation very early on are the ones that pretty much succeed. So look, understanding this history gives you a massive advantage. When you realize just where we came from the likes of JCPenney and Sears, it makes you realize just how far we've come and how far you can take your own business. And if this is something you want to learn more about, then you really want to check out my free community. Hey there, e-commerce entrepreneurs. Are you looking to level up your online store with AI and automation? Then you need to join our free community on school.com. The Ecom network is your go-to hub for cutting-edge AI strategies, time-saving automation tips, exclusive live Q&As, and a supportive network of fellow store owners. And best of all, it's completely free to join. So head on over to the Ecom network on School and click the join group to get started. Let's grow together in the Ecom network. So now that you know the general history of dropshipping, you probably want to watch my next video where I show you what dropshipping actually is and how you actually do it. So now that you know the history of dropshipping, like where we've come from and where we are today, you'll definitely want to watch my next video that basically explains what dropshipping is and how it actually works.